Following the most recent reveal of upcoming playable characters for the Nodcry region during the version 6.3 livestream, a noticeable wave of disappointment swept through the community. The absence of Sandrone's name from the lineup felt, to many players, like an unspoken confirmation that she had been excluded from future updates. This assumption quickly turned into frustration among her fans, with some even beginning to accept the idea that she might never become playable. However, as convincing as that conclusion appeared, it does not fully align with the details that were actually presented. A closer look at the revealed character list shows several 5-star characters, yet none of them directly match Sandrone's appearance or identity. At face value, it seems as though she is entirely missing. But the situation changes once attention shifts from the list itself to the official visual released alongside it. Within that image, there is a striking and unusual detail, a shadow cast on a doorway, shaped as if someone is standing just out of sight. None of the officially revealed characters correspond to that position, making the scene feel intentionally incomplete. This deliberate empty space, paired with the unexplained silhouette, strongly suggests narrative foreshadowing rather than an oversight. When this visual clue is examined alongside the patterns the developers have consistently followed in previous announcements, it becomes clear that at least one character is being deliberately withheld. Considering the timing, especially with Nodcry's story expected to reach its climax around version 6.7, the likelihood that this hidden character is Sandrone becomes significantly higher. This would also explain why her current model was not shown, as she is likely being saved for a later reveal with a fully redesigned appearance and possibly noticeable changes to her presentation or personality, creating a much stronger impact when she finally appears. In other words, the lack of an announcement does not point to cancellation, but rather to careful planning. Sandrone's absence now may simply mean that her introduction is being reserved for a moment when it can carry greater weight. Fans, therefore, have little reason to lose hope, as the signs consistently point toward a future reveal rather than a permanent omission. Alongside this, there is also reassuring information regarding Varka. Based on the latest gameplay details currently circulating, his effectiveness does not appear to rely heavily on constellations. Even without additional investment, he is expected to function as a very powerful main DPS, potentially outperforming many existing characters in raw damage output. For players concerned about resource management, this is welcome news, as it suggests that excessive spending will not be necessary to unlock his full potential. A reasonable number of pulls should be sufficient for him to perform at a top-tier level. Overall, the road ahead looks particularly exciting. On one side, there is the strong possibility of Sandrone returning with a completely new model and presentation, and on the other, Varka shaping up to be a dominant force without demanding extreme investment. What do you think about these developments? Are you ready for what's coming next? Share your thoughts, and stay tuned for the updates ahead.